tell me, how does it feel becoming a god?
Dragon Ball Z has always been my favourite anime, and I do, yes, enjoy like Akira and Ghost in the Shell and One Piece, My Hero Academia, etc, etc. All the other stuff as well. I also watched a lot of Pokemon, if you can count. I mean, it is anime, it's children's anime, but it's anime. However, Dragon Ball Z is my major one. I have all the manga, and I have all of the TV series on DVD and Blu-ray, and the movies. I have t-shirts, hoodies, pajama sets, all kinds of merchandise and figurines of Dragon Ball Z all throughout my house, my own set of Dragon Balls surrounding my own Shenron. I love Dragon Ball Z. So I was really happy that in 2013, Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods was released. This movie is really good. It brought together all the characters. Yes, it's Goku focused, but I don't mind. I always champion that Dragon Ball Z is more of an adventure story than it is a fighting story. People just tend to take away the fighting and think, oh, it must be fighting, therefore disregard the 5 seasons of Dragon Ball. However, I refer to the entire series generally as Dragon Ball, as is the manga. Anyway, that aside, Battle of Gods takes place after the events of the Buu Sagas at the end of Dragon Ball Z, and as the heroes are just going about their usual ways, Goku is training on King Kai's planet. As per the usual, there is a god of destruction called Beerus that gets woken up and had a dream about a Super Saiyan god, and goes to Earth to find Goku, thinking he is the Super Saiyan god, and therefore Goku and his friends must come up with a way to be able to defend their planet. This is a very good and fast-paced animated film, and is much better. The story is much better told here than in the first arc of the Dragon Ball Super manga and anime. Dragon Ball Super, I don't know why it didn't just skip to the end of Resurrection F, to be honest, but they retold Battle of Gods and inflated it, and it's not very good, in all honesty. I prefer the movie. The movie is the best way to start watching Dragon Ball Super, and you can skip a lot of the original episodes. The animation is done very, very well here, as well as the voice acting. Sean Shimao, I think that's how you pronounce his surname, I apologise if not. He is fantastic as Goku and King Kai. He always is. And of course you have Christopher Sabat coming in as Yamcha and as Vegeta and all the other guys as well, which kick a whole lot of ass. They are fantastic and do really well. Vegeta also gets his time to shine in Battle of Gods as well. A lot of the other heroes don't really, which was corrected in Resurrection F, which is really cool. I like seeing everyone in action. I do think that Akira Toriyama should revisit Launch. She's not part of these movies or part of the manga of Super. And apparently his reasoning is he forgot she existed, which is a terrible shame. She was always put with Tien, which makes perfect sense. But apart from that travesty, it's got solid action, it's really good, it's high stakes, and it doesn't have the ending you would think. The good guys do not always win. However, this spawned a new series and manga of Dragon Ball Super because it was so successful, and I thank it for that. If you have not checked out Battle of Gods, please do. It's a fantastic anime, and it's also a good starting point for any Dragon Ball fan. You might be a little confused on relationships and whatnot. However, watching this, a friend of mine, he watched this first with me, and he then became a Dragon Ball fan and subsequently watched everything Dragon Ball in its entirety, which is amazing. But let me know down in the comments what you guys think, and as always, thank you very much for watching.
I didn't think it was possible. You're a true prodigy, like few I've ever seen. A Super Saiyan God!